They got it all blocked out. They got it all blocked out. If I sit in that shit, if a bitch is in that shit, every motherfucking exit, you
Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast.
God damn, that's
to the Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast.
What up, dipshits?
Mike. That is Ryan. We are your dipshits of this evening.
That's some good fucking lung capacity. I'm just saying. That was a pretty deep ass fucking rip.
All right. I feel like what episode we should just do like a speed read through everything and go as fast as possible through everything. So the first up,
Micro Machines guy.
Micro Machines. Why does that sound familiar?
You don't remember Micro Machines? You don't remember Micro Machines? Micro Machines had to have been around when you were a kid. I'm not that much older than you. You don't remember Micro Machines?
I'm trying to type it.
Micro Machines had they were Hot Wheels that were miniature Hot Wheels.
Okay, I remember these things.
Yeah, and Micro Machines had the guy, the spokesman. He was like famous for he's not an auctioneer. I don't know if he was an auctioneer or what he did, but he was like the fastest talker. Like he literally was the guy that they hired to do the disclaimers at the end of commercials before they were able to speed it up, and he would be able to do a whole And so that was his whole shtick. So he was the spokesperson, I guess, for Micro Machines, and he would talk really fast. So that's when you say somebody speaking really fast, my reference is the Micro Machines guy. And that's just what I call him.
That's funny. No. I was going to say, so is, what's her face? The royal lady motherfucker. Is she getting a BBL or whatever it is?
Is Kate Middleton getting a royal BBL? Well, there's speculation saying that she's disappeared for quite some time. And she's had 2 kids, so... You know, like whether or not she went in for plastic surgery, but that was something that I was thinking. I was pondering. Mike, can I ask you a question?
No, but you... Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed any royalty with like an obscene amount of plastic surgery ever? Like even though they have the access to it?
Not really. So like, listen, if I was a royal... First off, I wouldn't fuck my cousin. Forget this inbreeding nonsense. That's out the question. Unless she's really hot, then, you make exceptions. But anyway, moving on. Yes, I would get as much plastic surgery as possible. I would make myself look young forever.
That was going to be my next question. Like, if you had the access to all that, of course, you're going to take advantage of whatever you can take advantage of. I would, if I were a prince or whatever, I'd be on all the fucking roids. I'd be on everything.
Apparently, there's a conspiracy theory. It's not really a conspiracy theory. I guess it's a theory that she's getting a BBL. Like, you're not the first person to come up with this. You read it somewhere, didn't you, or no?
No, yes, I heard. That there was a speculation that she was getting her posterior worked on.
Interesting. So I just researched something, and I once again, we're dipshits. We don't actually find real sources to news. Sometimes we just fall for anything that
whatever sounds the coolest. Like as
fall for. So yeah, exactly. So I found this, and of course it's not centered. You son of a bitch. Wait. I'll fix it. Sort of fixed it.
Always trying to find our center.
Where is Kate Middleton? Over in the UK, people are worried about the Princess of Wales because she hasn't been seen or talked about since December. Many have pointed out that she's been gone just maybe she got some privacy finally.
Ever think about that for a second, people?
Yeah,
The
but
news isn't talking about her. Maybe there's other things to talk about, like a war in Ukraine getting worse and Russia basically winning, or Israel
that's
firing
that's
up
all
on
that's all
Palestinians.
that's all good and
Or
great. That's all good and great. But every once in a while, the same way that you need just like candy. You know what I mean?
who
It's
gives
just
a,
empty calories.
who gives a shit about these people? Empty calories.
Nobody cares. But this is what's causing alarm. Is that when you're this young, right? As far as as far as the median age of all the royals, and you disappear from the public eye, because I think you do have an obligation as somebody of the royal family to actually show your face in places. Like you actually have to be about. Like you can't be a recluse. I don't think you're allowed to be. And usually, the only time they become reclusive is if they have like a health issue.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
And
I
they
was
said she
gonna
had abdominal surgery, which I think she probably had like a mommy makeover or a Brazilian butt lift.
maybe a tummy tuck, but hold on. Sorry.
Maybe.
So you were saying that the royals can't be recluse and they have to always show themselves and
Well,
whatnot. So
not that historically that they haven't,
I was
but
gonna say to you, well then why hasn't the queen showed herself in a long time? Completely forgetting she died.
yeah,
If the queen is dead. We
she's
did
not
an
coming back
episode
out
called The
ever.
Queen is Dead, but like I
Yes,
was sitting here thinking like, if that's the
I
case, then why
forgot
hasn't
too.
she shown herself for so long? And I'm like, oh, that's right, she died, and we're American and we beat them, so we don't have to worry about this shit.
I completely forgot she was dead when this news that that Kate Middleton might be getting a BBL came out. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, she died.
All right, now that we interrupted the video, let's see what the continuation is.
Long as a BBL takes the heel. A fake behind would be a hilarious addition to the royal family. However, the official statement is that Middleton underwent abdominal surgery and is still recovering.
Tummy tuck?
That's a long time for a tummy tuck, though. I think that's a long time. December, it's 3 months. It's a long time.
Internet
That's a long
sleuths are
time.
not taking that for an answer. It's just way funnier to imagine her walking out of all of this in short shorts coincidentally at the start of summer.
Where did you say Kate was?
Now, this is the thing. It's strategery. I think a Brazilian butt. I think a Brazilian butt lift. I think the recovery time isn't that long. Doesn't take 3 months, right? But if you don't show yourself in public for months on end, people sort of forget at a first glance what you look like. Like, you haven't seen your homie in like a year, and then you see him and he's gained a couple of pounds, and you're like, he does look a little different, but I also haven't seen him in a while. I'm not really used to looking at him, so he does look a little fatter, right?
Yeah.
So she could easily come walking out like being like, oh, well, she never really dropped the mommy pounds, but then like just have a fat fucking dumpy butt and just be like, walking out of the fucking palace, all double cheeked up, and like everyone's just gonna for a second be like, wait, was that there before? And then everybody's gonna start. Cat's gonna be out of the bag, real quick, but it's long enough for people to be like, I'm not sure exactly what she looked like.
We don't talk about what's her face anymore. What's the other one? Meghan Markle.
People are talking about it. Let me just say this:
Really? I just don't
without giving away their material, their punchline. I saw Tim Dillon last night in Dania Beach at the Improv, and he goes in hard on the Royals.
Really?
Yeah. He pretty much calls Harry autistic, an autistic ginger, or well, I think I don't know. You got to see. It's probably going to be in his next special because everybody there was dying when he was telling this joke. So, yeah, people are talking about it. They're making fun of him, which is the best.
All right.
Why not?
So, here's some fucking news, guys.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world today. Joe Biden announced today that the United States would start airdropping humanitarian aid into Gaza as early as next week. This, of course, comes on the heels of what happened yesterday, and I'm just going to tell you both sides of the story, and then, as always, you can do your own research and fact-checking to decide what you think is true. So what the Gazan Health Ministry says happened is that as thousands...
Okay, first, the Gaza Health Ministry is run by Hamas. It's literally run by Hamas.
Is anything being? Have you seen what it looks like in the side inside of Gaza? Is anything? Is there anything like I'm surprised that you could get enough people organized together to actually do anything. Yeah, because the place is a mess. But this was a fucking was a chaotic mess. These trucks were completely. Did you see what happened? Right, you saw in the news what happened. So they got overrun by all these refugees. I guess not far from the Egyptian border after humanitarian aid was coming to give them food and supplies. And well, not only wasn't there enough, but there was no sort of checks and balances, and the place pretty much was upside down in minutes. And I think the IDF fired at people coming at the tanks. So they say, I believe, there was several people trampled, or all sorts of crazy shit. Mm-hmm. So things like this will happen when situations like this get handled in this fashion. So.
Of Palestinians were waiting to get food and supplies from aid trucks. The IDF opened fire, killing 115 people and wounding over 700. According to the IDF, on the other hand, the crowd was becoming unruly, approaching their soldiers threateningly and stealing from the aid trucks. After they fired a few warning shots to disperse the crowd, the ensuing stampede of people trying to get away is what caused a majority of the injuries and deaths. However, earlier today, a United Nations team who visited the hospital reported that a majority of the victims brought in after yesterday's incident are being treated for gunshot wounds. Follow me if you give a shit.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. War is messy, and there's going to be a lot more of it, apparently.
Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse. And worse. This is something you sent me. I don't know what this is.
I don't remember what I sent you.
Good.
And remember, the customer is always right in matters of taste. What's that? Well, that's the full quote. The customer is always right in matters of taste, which kind of more means that they can buy whatever they want, even if it's ugly or crappy, than workers having to do whatever they say. Really? Apparently. Jesus, you're right. Has everyone just cut that quote in half to justify service workers putting up with crappy behaviour? Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, good one, guys. And remember...
A little education. I'm going to start using that now. I'm like, in matters of taste. If somebody says the customer's always right, in matters of taste, that doesn't mean what you think it means.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean like I want an upside down hamburger. You're not right. You're not right. We make right side up hamburgers, and that's how you're going to eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That was very informative. What's this?
In matters of taste. I'm going to keep saying that. That's my new mantra.
Question for men. What are you doing in the bathroom, and why is it taking you that long to poop?
I just want to let you know this hits home because I just got a complaint from my wife today that I take an hour in the shower. And I'm like, I do not take an hour in the shower. I take 40 minutes. And she said, 40 minutes might as well be a fucking hour.
Yes, but most of my time is wasted doing exactly what this guy does in the mirror before using the bathroom.
Question for men. What are you doing in the bathroom, and why?
But I'm doing that in my living room. I'm doing that with my daughter. I shadow box my 4-year-old.
Shadow box him in the mirror for 10 minutes before taking a shit every morning, just to get ready. It's really just to warm yourself up.
Is that an energy drink?
Yeah, probably.
So did you watch this live? This was nasty.
No, I did not watch this live. I placed a couple parlay bets and just let it ride and didn't watch any of it, but this was a nasty knockout.
SoFi's done.
Oh my God! It's Oliveira! Ends it with a flying knee!
What?
I want to say that the
Damn.
worst thing in a fight is when you're gassed. The worst thing in a fight is when you're tired, and
His hands are
goodness,
down.
nasty.
he was clearly tired,
Yeah.
hands down.
This
No
is the end of
defense.
the round. Chopping away with those calf kicks, doing big damage, swinging with everything, sees the opportunity, launches in the air, boom! Right on the chin. He's out.
Fuck.
So pass done.
Damn, he went limp, bro. He went limp.
I
That might
remember-
it's early. It's early yet. I mean, it's only March, but that knockout of the year, dude, that was sick.
I remember we were doing cage work on like how to get off up. It's like someone tries to take you down, they push you against the cage, how to get them off of you, or if you're on your butt against the cage, how to like cage walk up with your shoulders.
To get yourself standing, in a
And so
standing
the guy
position.
goes in for a takedown, and like I dropped to one knee, but then his face hits my knee that's up, pop, right in the eye socket, and it swelled up and closed like instantly. And I was like, "Oh my
Damn.
god, I am so sorry." He's like, "No, it's not your fault. It happens." And he's like, "I'm sitting this one out." I'm
Damn.
like, "Yeah, you're sitting this one out."
You might have like slightly fractured his orbital.
I don't think it was. It was just the way it.
No,
hit.
I think that's what the
Swelled up bad.
reaction is. Like when your eye swells up like that, that's because you could have mini fractures. You know what I mean? Actually, people who get hit in the face a lot get calcification in their cheekbones and stuff
Mhm.
because of the mini fractures. It heals again, mini fracture it heals again, and it's thicker bone. That's why some of these fighters look like fucking cavemen because of all of the calcification that happens around their orbital
It changes. It changes the shape of your face.
shape of your face. Yeah.
Yeah, all looking at each other.
All looking at each other. Spider-Man.
No, that's not
He's taking a piss.
I got it. No. Is that looking that way now? There we go. I got it.
He's the
Yeah,
man.
I
He's
tell you
the
what,
man.
dude. If I had a fake eye, I'd do the same shit. I'd be fucking around like that too if I had a fake eye.
For real. Like, put it down as if I'm staring at that girl's butt just to fuck with her, like in a fake video. You go like that, and she's like, "Excuse me, why are you staring?" No, it's fake, it's fake.
I can't from childhood. If one eye's looking up high and one eye's like googling down low, it fucks me up, dude. It just I can't. It's hard for me to keep a straight face if somebody does have a real bad cock eye like that.
Like I have it from looking, I think from looking left, and it's
You have a
from-
lazy eye. It's a lazy eye. That's a
from-
lazy eye.
It's from MS. MS. I couldn't
Yeah,
say
but-
it. I'm high as shit. It
but that's-
started when I went blind in one eye. It was weird.
But that's because of the muscles, right? And like the eye socket or something.
I don't know. It's the nerve, but it's weird.
No, but I'm talking about people that are just stuck like that forever, like where
Yeah.
it's just the eye doesn't move, it stays in
Yeah.
one place. Motherfucker has 20/20 vision.
Yeah, all looking at each other.
All looking at each other.
Why is he holding a different microphone? What the fuck was that? It's one of
I
the
don't
UFC
know.
mics.
It's weird. What is this?
Oh, dude, these fight promotions are getting out of control. This is this week, right? I think Francis Ngannou's fighting Anthony Joshua.
Wait, really? It's actually happening?
I think this happens on Friday night, I believe. Yes. But they're making it, dude, now like if every boxing promotion needs to look at this and learn from the hype that just something as simple as the right promo. This is the perfect promo for a fight.
Francis,
Yes.
hope you're enjoying New York, my friend. Well, listen, I've got good news for you. The fight's on. It's a done deal. We got AJ.
I'll beat him anytime, anywhere.
You got this. Francis, can you hear me?
Come on.
Are you kidding me? Wow. What'd you say? It's pretty good.
Pretty sick, yeah, pretty sick.
Your attention, folks. We came here. But you better might get ugly. 'Cause you, my friend,
Wow.
get in the bus. You make me laugh, talking that way.
Is that racist?
Get off the ground, slap. You make me laugh.
What the fuck?
Game over.
Shouldn't they be like training and prepping for a fight?
I
instead of shooting this commercial.
Well, I think they probably are doing all that as well.
Of course,
You know what I
doing
mean?
that as well. But I'm saying I would be focused mostly on that than filming a commercial.
I'm
Hi,
sure.
Hiddleston.
I'm sure. What's up, Hiddleston? Hiddleston. Have I pronounced it right once yet? Let me know if I have.
I think so.
All right. So this is all the Saudis doing. They are pumping crazy money into these fights, and I think they probably only just needed them for all of but maybe 1 day of shooting, and they're still spending their the rest of their 3-month fight camp up until the fight pretty much training. I'm pretty sure Francis Ngannou, he's hooked up to all the machines. So is Anthony Joshua. These guys don't look like they're not training. Let's be honest. Look at them.
Well, I mean,
They don't look like they're not training. You could tell if somebody hasn't been training. You know what I mean? But it's a boxing match. It's not MMA, and Francis Ngannou is a beast. So let's see what happens. I'm wishing him the best of luck. I might put some money on that.
all right, guys. It's the world premiere. You're gonna see it here first, nowhere else ever.
No, I'm pretty sure this has been out for a little bit.
It's been, well, it clearly has to be out because it's another video I'm playing from YouTube. That's the whole point of saying never shown before ever anywhere live for the first time ever.
I don't want you to lie to our audience, Mike.
But we lie to them all the time.
I don't lie. I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No. But sometimes we purposely give the more offensive and offending opinion on purpose, no matter how wrong it may be.
That's just it in the vein. What's the word I'm looking for?
Parody.
Well, it's to be contrarian, right?
Yes. When it's in what's a parodical? No, what would be the word? A parody,
Paradoxical?
No, that's very different. Anyway, here it is, the trailer for the new X-Men coming out on Netflix. Is it Netflix?
No, Disney Plus. It says it on the top of the fucking screen.
Yo, go fuck yourself, bro.
Watch the
Oh, Disney's fucking it up? That makes sense.
series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listing.
Well, why would I do that?
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud.
Is this how it originally ended?
Yeah.
X-Men.
Fate lies in
Oh,
our
I remember
hands
this.
now.
Okay, now this is gonna be the new shit. Okay.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
What dream? He was living in a dream. He was doing it.
No matter how dark it is, We must believe in each other.
Wolverine, Cyclops, Gambit.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
The voices sound horrible.
The voices weren't all that great back in the day either.
They sound horrible though.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
Like, that doesn't sound like Wolverine.
That's how he sounded in the original cartoon. The voices were horrible. That's exactly what they sounded like.
I'm gonna hold on. Jubilee, that was awesome.
Heads up!
To me, my X-Men. Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier.
I like, hold on.
Magneto.
The last.
I like how Wolverine's short.
Yeah, they brought him back down. They brought him back down the way he's supposed to be.
Last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Ooh, how'd that happen?
Magneto always coming back and forth. Good guy, bad guy. Good guy, bad guy. So it should be pretty good. That was the last. Like I was saying before, it's just called X-Men. It's just the Uncanny X-Men or the X-Men cartoon series, 1991 or 92 was the first season. Animated series, right there.
No, I don't want to buy it. I just want to see, not the trailer. I want to see. Wow. Wow. I remember this now.
Animation was mad cheese, but
it was good though.
But it was good. I like it to be cheese a little bit too. So you know, that was the last cartoon. Like I was saying, we were talking before we started the pod, and I was telling you this is the last cartoon that I got into as a child. Yeah. That like I watched till the end, and then when they went off the air, then I was like, oh, I'm like sort of a teenager now, so it's like I'm not going to get into any cartoons until I became an adult, obviously. And then I got into shit later. But I'm happy they're coming out with a new season, is because you know they sort of always in the vein of the comic books leave you on like a cliffhanger, and people always be coming back from the dead. So it's definitely something that would have been open to them having an extra season. So let's see how they do with this. We'll know in a couple of weeks.
And not even that, there's time travel.
Oh hell yeah! Well, they fucked with that shit. They fucked with that shit already. They already had Cable and
Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop. Yeah.
So Trump is going to be it looks more than likely that Trump will be the
Republican nominee
for president.
Well,
this is the best we have to offer. Again, 2 70-plus-year-old dudes, one over 80. Come on, guys. We got to do better than this. I mean, look at them all. Look at them all.
This is like I'm not going to say like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Like obviously, who else is going to, the numbers tell, right? And obviously if it's like, okay, the next best possibility is only polling 20% and he's polling like in the high 50s. You know what I mean? It's like there's no comparison to just the amount of people who are going to vote for whoever they're going to vote for, and they're voting for him, and they're going to vote for him again. And I, in my opinion, and this isn't, I'm not saying I'm voting for him. I'm not saying I know a lot of people voting for him, but just in my opinion, I feel like in November he's going to win again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and some of that will be attributed by just a lot of people who are going to be switching votes. A lot of people who voted Biden who are now will just vote Trump because of how shitty things have gotten under Biden.
And some people are still delusional to think they're not that shitty.
Well, I mean, let's look at it this way. I will say this. Is America still probably the greatest country in the world to live in? Yes. Right? Our you know, like
in a lot of aspects, yes.
Yes.
In some big ways, no.
Politically, it's a shit show.
Well, also our healthcare system still needs to be fucking fixed.
Right. A lot of things still need to be fixed. We're not perfect by any means. Are we perfect? But I still think it's the best place in the world. But that being said, our politics is a shit show, and it's an embarrassment, right? And there's a lot of other things that need to get fixed. Otherwise, we won't be the greatest country in the world anymore.
I mean,
you know what I mean? And nobody wants it to go in that direction. And people, even people with differing opinions, could both agree like neither party wants the United States not to succeed. So
I don't know about that one.
You think that there's people who want the United States to fail that are within government?
Absolutely.
Do you have any opinions as to who?
I could neither confirm nor deny I have any opinion or a deeper knowledge into anything I just discussed.
Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like that sometimes. Like, I feel like, why would two people just continuously continue fighting with no resolve?
There has to be people in government who would take money to help America fail.
I look at it this way, right? If it's totally possible that you have like corporate espionage, right? Like you have a big business and you get people trying to cripple other businesses so that they can succeed because they're in competition or whatever, and you'll have people within a company who I hate this fucking company, who at any moment could just be like sabotage from the inside, right? So a country, you know what I mean, is in many ways is just exactly like that as far as how tiered it is in its hierarchy in the government. And to say that there isn't somebody in the numerous amount of people who are in government or within government, to say that that there wouldn't be an individual or two that would want to sabotage it from the inside out, I guess it's definitely likely, right? The question is how many people like that are in cahoots with each other, right, to sabotage it from the inside, right? And then the next question is how many of them are there? You know
what's crazy? Did you watch the Joe Rogan episode with Dr. Phil?
I did not. I still have it on my queue. I skipped ahead because I wanted to watch the Cat Williams interview and the Sam Morril interview, but I'm gonna probably go back to the Dr. Phil.
So hearing Dr. Phil, he's probably gonna vote for. He didn't say he's probably gonna vote for Trump, but he said it in a way where he's like, when the Democrats are blah 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 doing this, and when this is happening, and they're openly doing this now, and this is like describe what's happening. This is what will cause someone like me, who wouldn't normally vote for someone like Trump, to vote for someone like Trump.
Yeah, no, a lot of people who are not like MAGA are going to vote for Trump. That's my point. My point is, it's like Trump won the first way around with MAGA, like the MAGA movement. You know what I mean? And that's what won him the first. The second time, was it enough? I mean, other people will dispute whether or not he won or not or whatever. I'm just saying,
look, he clearly.
He was not declared the president at the end of that, and it wasn't enough MAGA for him to win the second time.
He lost.
This time, he won't really need that. He has all those MAGA people who are just entrenched and will vote for him no matter what. But the rest of those votes, the winning votes, are not going to be MAGA votes this time. The winning votes are going to be people who are just dissatisfied with Biden and are just going with Trump. Not so much because of the lesser of two evils. Yes, a lot of people maybe so, but more so as to like, you know.
I want to hear this. Let's see where.
This is getting to be pretty wild, and it's a great honor, I'll tell you, because we have to let them know we're coming for them. We're coming on November 5th, Joe's. Crooked, sleepy Joe. Crooked, sleepy.
You know what drives me nuts? How can anyone, like, if you're preparing to go against Trump, you're Biden, you're preparing to go against Trump, how can you do anything government work related if the whole time you're campaigning and trying to beat the guy that makes no sense?
Yeah, you know, like, to be quite honest with you, like, if you talked to me 3 months ago, I was going to say this was going to happen. If you talked to me 6 months ago, I was pretty much going to say that this was going to happen. But 6 months ago, like, if you asked me how much momentum do I think Robert Kennedy would have, I'd be like, I don't know. 3 months ago, I was like, oh, it's starting to look like it. Now I'm thinking he's gaining a lot of momentum, and I think that there's a possibility if he gains more momentum in the next 6 months, right, going into September, that he could rattle shit up enough that the last month leading up to the elections in October, right, you're going to see people polling at 33%, 33%, 33%. That's what I believe going into the election. What happens on election day, I don't know, because his dad and his uncle were murdered. So you don't know what's going to happen with this guy. Let's be honest. Right. If he starts making numbers like that, mark my words, if you start seeing things going the triple way, fuckery will ensue. That's number one. And then number two, you know, like, I won't be surprised if there's some sort of electorate fuckery where the populace votes for him like 37%, and Biden and Trump are at 32, right? Or some shit like that. And he loses it because of electorates. And it goes to one of the other two.
That's how it would happen. Absolutely.
Should ever eat processed food.
No,
for every
dog
single
should
meal
never
in their
eat
life.
processed food. Skip.
Ooh, gnarly.
What did you think was gonna happen? Dumbass, that hurt. No, it's gonna. So I basically had more depressing shit to watch. So instead of depressing shit, I put on some funny stuff for us because I had nothing but depressing shit to watch.
Yeah, I try to send this funny as possible. It just wasn't as funny of a week.
That's what I'm saying. It's just too much. Yeah. That oh, you're moving a ladder with a screwdriver on top of it.
I've watched somebody get nailed in the head.
I've watched this happen.
Just the same exact way.
Mm-hmm. I've watched this happen.
Oh, he looked up too. He looked up.
Oh man. Yeah, that hurt. Your ass is hanging out. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got wrecked by that column, dude. That column stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yo. When you're spinning, so you don't even have your bearings yet. And then oof. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. She has a helmet on. I guess that's good. So something bad happens. She's wearing a helmet, but I don't know what you see.
Oh. Yo, pause this for a second. Did I send you the video of, dude? I could have sworn I sent it to you. That there was a snowboarder, right, who's trailing behind his buddy, right, and they're weaving through these trees, right, and the guy's
Is this where he finds the buried guy?
Yes, by
Didn't
accident.
we watch that? Didn't we watch that?
Okay, we did watch it. We did watch it. Dude,
he dug him out. He pulled out a shovel out of his bag and dug him out.
Yeah, and dug him out. Dude, that shit lives rent free in my mind on the daily since we watched that.
Dude.
Since we watched that, I'm like, his buddy just disappears off screen, and you don't see him. He could have literally kept going, and if he went far enough, he wouldn't have been able to make it back up the hill to find his buddy.
Well, it wasn't even his buddy. He found a random guy.
Was that random? I thought it was the dude ahead of him.
No, the dude ahead of him kept going, and he was snowboarding. They were snowboarding. The guy he found was skiing.
Shit!
No, it's the other way around. He was skiing. The guy he found was snowboarding.
Yeah, and he pulled. I remember he had to pull the fucking shovel, put it together, and dug him out.
Just randomly with his legs sticking up by accident.
Dude.
And if you never found him, that guy was gonna die. That guy would have suffocated in there eventually.
That's a new fear next to, like, everybody says, like, burning alive, right? And people see drowning. I'm like, trapped in the snow, slowly freezing to death. You know what I mean? I mean, like, yo, you're trapped in that deep of snow. Like, wouldn't it be like drowning anyway? Wouldn't snow be going all up in your nose and shit? You trying to breathe and stuff, or would your hot breath just make like a cavern? Would you be able to breathe like
if the water starts building up and there's nowhere to go?
Yeah, maybe.
Dumbass.
Derp. What the fuck was he trying to do?
I don't know.
Derp. I've done that. I've got mad soy sauce on mad clothes.
Yeah, I've
done
that.
Same exact way.
I was not happy. Yeah, your shirt's ruined.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is why we don't want you borrowing our sweaters. This includes wives too, significant others. Do not.
Yes.
No one.
They get mad. They get mad when you tell them no, though. That's the problem.
They ruin it.
They get mad.
Like I caught my wife with my hoodie and like her knees inside the hoodie.
Yo, like what the fuck,
what are you doing? She goes, "What do you mean?
Sacrilege.
You're stretching the fucking thing."
Sacrilege, man. Oh, I wanted to say, dude, there's a 1 year rule in my house. A 1 year rule if for any hoodie. If I have the hoodie for a year, you do whatever the fuck you want with it. After a year, you do whatever you want. Damn, Granny went flying.
Oh, that's the floor. He
would have stuck the landing if it wasn't snowing out.
Wait, what just happened?
Let's see. I see two cars coming from both sides like that.
Okay. The girls noticed it beforehand, so they're in the
people
lane.
Driving erratically behind them, probably.
Yeah, look, he's trying to cut them off, but they're like in the middle of two lanes right now. I'm so confused.
She was merging into the left, and this person was flying.
Sorry, I want to see it.
She's merging into the left.
So it's her fault, kind of. I mean, he's going too fast, but...
He's going really fast.
I don't know how that happened. Because she was like swerving between lanes. It was weird. Now shit on him.
Nice.
That's so
nice.
fucked
Nice. Yo, not for nothing. That shit is dangerous, bro. Like that, yo. Motherfuckers, that's how they took Superman. Christopher Reeves. That's how they took his.
Wow.
He fell off a fucking horse. Oh, bro. Imagine this is your house.
That's crazy. I fear that because I feel like my house is sinking.
Man.
Is it a mouse?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a man. Put your feet down and go get it.
Stomp on it.
I guess
Just
it's
step on it.
I was in pest control for like fucking 8 years.
Just stomp on it.
What was the point of that? What do you think was gonna happen? Why?
Do you know how hard a fucking gingerbread house is?
So you have nephews and nieces.
Yes.
And cousins and
yes.
And I have children and nephews and cousins and little sisters. Anyway, so we put these together and helped them build them from a box. And I've always said to myself, this is not something you eat. It's hard as a rock. Do you actually eat this? And then
that icing is like cement. That icing is like cement, dude.
So that whole theory of let me headbutt this was just stupid from the get-go.
Bad idea.
Fall down the stairs. Nope. Yep.
Oh, dude, I felt that in my coccyx.
Walks it off. Wow.
He's stuck under the tree.
What?
Oh no, mine's not going. Why? Oh, what? No!
It's a retarded.
Hey, what
the fuck is happening? Oh, is this it?
Yeah. His buddy's there, and he makes a different turn or something, and sees something weird and goes to it.
And he disappears.
See, he crashes, and where he crashes.
Oh, all right. So that's not the guy who was originally in front of him.
No. See, he crashes by accident. And he's over here, and he passed the.
Oh.
He sees us.
You all right?
Damn, that's luck, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's luck.
And this is apparently I was watching a skier talk about this, or someone on the news was here, and he said,
yeah,
where those trees are, they create holes and pockets of soft snow that you can fall straight into.
Yeah,
and it's hard to get out of if you fall with your feet down. If you get stuck head first, you're fucked. And this guy happens to see the snowboard up in the air because the guy's upside down right now under the snow.
God damn. Yeah, because those would end up sinking real quick.
You gotta make sure he doesn't fucking flip before he saves that guy. I mean, if you see, he's in a hole too.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Hold on, I'm coming.
damn. Yeah, he's head first all the way down.
Yeah, he's in the tree hole.
That's so shitty. That sucks.
So shady. Imagine just sitting there waiting, like, oh, I guess I'm dead. And then some guy's like, hey,
how long? How long before you start like, yeah, I guess I'm just here forever.
Hey, you all right? Can you hear me?
Oh, he dug a hole in there for himself. So he can breathe. I don't see his head. His hands.
Oh, come on.
Jesus Christ. Where's his head?
God damn.
Holy shit. This is a better copy than what we did last time.
Yeah. Where's his head?
You okay? You all right? Okay, you're good. You're good. I got you. You okay? Can you breathe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Holy shit.
We're both going to
Damn.
catch your breath for a sec. I'm going to help dig you out, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're good. Oh. All right. Get a little more snow with me around.
Damn.
Okay.
Holy shit.
All right. Okay, you all right?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna back up for a second, get my shovel out, okay?
Thank you.
You're good, man. You're good.
Holy shit.
Holy
thank you. His voice is the most sincere
God
thank you
damn,
I've ever
yeah.
Thank you.
Damn, dude. Now you got to get a helicopter to come and get you, right?
I mean, unless you're in a healthy enough condition to slide your ass down the hill, I don't know, like snowboard down.
Yeah, I guess you got to get started back down. I guess, like if you're functional, right?
Mm-hmm. And then he accidentally kills him with the shovel while digging.
Nah, this guy seems like he's prepared for all this shit. So,
North Face product placement.
All right. Oh my god.
God damn.
Jesus.
All right, how you doing? You good?
I'm good.
Okay, good. I'll get you out of here in a sec, okay?
I wonder if you can see him, or if there's snow inside the goggles.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're good, man.
Fuck, man. I want to know what the end of this story was. Like, was there a helicopter? Did they make it down on their own? You know what I mean? Like, what was are they best friends now because he saved his life? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's fucking awesome. Like, I want to know, like, how often people do just get stuck and go missing. How many wild fucking skiers or snowboarders out there that just get, like, stuck in one of these things and they don't find them until the thaw. Until, like, the spring. You know what I mean? Because that's dangerous, dude. Because I'm saying, like, usually, like, when you go to these places, right? These like untouched fucking soft powder snow.
In January, there was 23 lost skiers in one incident alone.
23 in one shot, like a whole group.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. In January, 21 skiers and snowboarders. That's
23.
Including 6 kids end up lost in snowy And then what happened? Did they die or did they?
There you go, 21.
They got
skiers
rescued.
rescued.
Yeah, I'm sure that shit happens a lot. Yeah, you see, like, and in big ass groups, that's a big ass group. 23 people all getting lost. That's a lot of people. Like, if nobody's finding 23 people, there's a fucking problem. Like, it's different if it's like 1 or 2 people go missing, but like a whole 24 people.
Did you watch the show ever, Blue Mountain State? Oh,
No.
apparently they're bringing it back.
What was it about? Skiers?
No, it has nothing to do with skiers. It's what's on in the background. I'm watching Blue Mountain State on Prime or Hulu or Tubi or one of those fucking apps. Did you send me anything else that I might have missed? I don't think so. Let's see.
I don't know. I don't feel like I was very active on.
I wasn't either. It was
on Instagram this week, and you know what? Like, there was just like you said earlier. There's just like a lot of new shit, and most of it fucking depressing.
Super depressing. Yeah. Like I had this whole Joe Rogan thing here to play, but I have a feeling it's gonna be super depressing because it's entitled. It's titled "We Need to Start Preparing," so it sounds depressing.
I don't disagree.
No one wants to believe that there's a Satan, that there's a devil.
Honestly, my mind is blown. I know this was coming, but actually when you read it first thing in the morning or you see it on X, you kind of think, wow, it's really happening. So, I mean, is this good or bad?
You believe in astronauts, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But people have
I love how anonymous their official YouTube that's been pumping out shit for years now just cuts cuts Joe Rogan episodes and makes it a conspiracy every time.
Do you think Joe Rogan works for Anonymous?
Wow, bro.
You mean a bad and a good?
Yeah, not just a bad and a good, but an actual evil, malevolent.
I was watching a video how Joe Rogan. It's like once again, people use Joe Rogan to get clicks.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do we know Joe Rogan is becoming religious? And it cuts like to all the things he said in different episodes where he talks about religion and whatnot. And they use this too, which is brand new.
Just start with bad and good.
Yes, bad and good,
so if we started bad and good, then we understand what must be at the extremes of that.
Right.
Nobody's telling a different.
What disappointed me about this episode actually in general is I'm actually not even gonna watch this video. Fuck that.
It was very tame for what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more comedy centric.
With the shit Cat Williams was saying on a different podcast
on Shannon Sharp's podcast, yeah.
And he was talking shit.
A lot of shit.
And now all of a sudden it's not being brought up, and they're just smoking weed and talking about some other shit now.
And this is the thing on previous podcasts, Joe was like, I would love to have Cat Williams on to have him air out whatever he wants to air out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Cat Williams said that Joe Rogan won't have me on his show, and Joe was like, "Fuck, I'll have him on my show. I don't give a fuck." And I guess that was like proof. That's how that turned out.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a pretty. I'll listen to it anyway because I listened to all the episodes.
It's not a bad episode. It's nothing we haven't heard before.
All the episodes that are of interest. I don't really watch like if he's had one guy on 20 or 30 times, I might not watch every episode. Like I won't watch. Like he hasn't had Jocko in a while, but like I might watch that because he hasn't been on in a while.
I watched all the Andrew Sinclair episodes. I watch all the Mark L. Gordon episodes. Those are the longevity doctors and
yeah. So like I pretty much now I used to listen to all of it. I used to listen to every episode, but the Cat Williams one I thought was going to be, but I mean it is what it is. People have the conversations they want to have, and that's why he does what he does. So who am I to fucking critique? You know what I mean?
It also could be something as simple as they got way too fucking high.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, this is what it is. Like obviously, what I noticed is that a lot of his comedian friends are like-minded in the way that they're intrigued by a lot of this stuff. like what's like were there civilizations that are more ancient than our idea of what an ancient civilization is?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? You know, and getting high and talking about that shit is fun.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I like doing that shit. You know what I mean? And what was there some sort of like fucking lizard race? Like, you know, like I even said this as a kid. I was like, you know, what if UFOs are just like angels? And I said that as a young kid. I was saying like, what if we're just misinterpreting aliens and angels and stuff like that? And you know, like,
I mean,
I was dismissed as being just a very
listen.
imaginative child.
At the end of the day, we're just a couple of dipshits. What do we really know?
I don't know anything. I just, you know, I think that's it. I barely do that.
We're just a couple of dipshits. What do we know? You know?
You know? But the thing is, I don't know. And what I don't know, I'm pretty comfortable with. You know what I mean?
See, I was supposed to. Let's see if I could do it. Hold on. We're just a couple of dipshits. What do we know? So we're behind. You know?
How far behind? Yep. But the thing is, I don't know. And what I don't know,
now we're live.
how far behind? Yep.
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30.
And what I don't know,
now we're live.
how far behind? Yep.
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30.
I don't know,
now we're live.
how far behind? Yep.
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30.